Okay, hello everybody, I'm Chris Whitmer, a freelance videographer, and I have Cricket Wireless, as you can see in the phone back there. So as you see, this keeps happening. So what happens on here, we'll turn the brightness up and we'll show you what's going on, at least with my phone, is I keep getting that. So I don't know if you can see it, I'll try to focus here. If we can focus that close, I don't know if we can. But regardless, what's going on here on this is you get Cricket, you get no bars, goes back to no service after a while. Cricket has been down in the Portland metropolitan area since about 5 p.m. today and nationally since about 2 p.m. Pacific time. Cricket went down for no reason, with no explanation. All we've seen on Twitter are, we're very sorry, we're very sorry, we're very sorry. But they're not telling us what's wrong, they're not telling us when they're going to fix it, they're not telling us how they're going to fix it. I went through Twitter and I've done some deep digging because I had nothing to do, because I haven't been able to call anybody to go film anything because I'm a videographer, so I can't get anything done and I can't make any money when my phone isn't working. So after lots of Twitter digging, there are 3 possible reasons this has happened. Reason number 1. Somebody did take responsibility for hacking Cricket, a group called the Phantom Squad on Twitter, but they didn't put it on their Twitter. Some anonymous sources say that happened, which may be reason number 1 why they're being very quiet about it. If Cricket has been hacked, they may not know what's going on. They may be locked out of their own towers and their own satellites, and that could explain this whole thing. And it could explain why AT&T customers are not as affected as Cricket customers, even though we're on the same network, technically. So, to explain that even further, AT&T and Cricket partnered. They didn't really buy each other out. They partnered. Cricket was a separate entity with its own towers, its own infrastructure, until very recently. How do I know this? Because I had Cricket back in the day with a little small little like Nokia phone. In 08 and 09 in this area. I had bad service, I got rid of it, but that's not Cricket's fault. They sold me a phone to a town that didn't have a tower in it. So how Cricket works is they have some of their own towers, they have some AT&T towers. So what I assume is going on is, some cell phone stuff, some SMS texting stuff, non-data stuff is probably still on some of those old towers, and the rest is on AT&T stuff if those old towers aren't on or aren't working. Now, another thing that happened is some people on Twitter who are close to the company did say that a satellite may have gone down. The satellite crashed into the atmosphere? Is it out of power? Is it hacked? Satellite down could be a million and one things. It could simply not be turning back on. That's it. And then reason number 3 is why this failure is still going on, why we're not getting any bars, why we see bars with nothing in them, and then, we get back to no service. Cricket and AT&T, like I said, are somewhat separate. Their services are. And the reason why AT&T isn't going down is because they have built-in software, all networks do, just like dams, to keep them from flooding. When things get too much, they cut off. That's how you stop flooding in a dam. That's how you stop information from flooding over your network. So if 20 million Cricket Wireless customers at 2 p.m. today tried to go over to the AT&T network and their backups, and those networks were like, go away, and threw us all off, on top of either being hacked / maybe a satellite being down, it could be a long time before we get anything back. And if Cricket doesn't know what's going on, or if it's a combination of the 2 things, they may not be at liberty, as in they may be in a investigation right now trying to just get into their own computers if they are hacked. They may not have access to their towers. They may not have access to their own tablets for their service people to get on their iPads to try and go in there. They may have to be going in and manually de-encrypting and opening up their towers one by one. We don't know. Is AT&T doing it? We don't know. How separate are the 2 networks? We don't know. And the reason why people on Twitter are absolutely infuriated is because we have heard nothing from Cricket. All we hear is we're sorry. Well, tell us why it's not working. Tell us what's wrong. Tell us how we can help you fix the problem. And they haven't told us anything. They told us nothing. And that's why I think there's more going on than just down satellites. Also, very important note, there was lingering reports still up and down, that there possibly was a planned outage. Anyway, thanks for checking out this video. I wanted to make a video really quickly on this subject because no one else has really been putting up any quality content, and they're all weird stuff. There's only about 2 good videos out there, so hope you enjoy it. Toodles. I'm Christopher. Subscribe. Bye. News stations, hire me. I want a job. Please. Thank you. Goodbye.